Sir,
Yes, Jarvis.
I would like to advise you against your current endeavor.
Do you now?
The film that you're about to review is highly volatile and should be reserved for Halloween Havoc.
I can't wait for the fans in Ormsby to make up their minds. I've put this off for way too long. It's time I take down the Dark Prince. Greetings, fanboys and fangirls. I'm Erod, and I'm the Blockbuster Buster. I've said it before, and I'll say it a million times. 1932's Dracula is one of the most influential horror films of all time. Remakes of this movie are a dime a dozen. Hell, a remake by Dario Argento was released in the US just last year, and we already have another remake on the way. For years, there have been many attempts to make a modern sequel of the original 1932 Dracula, the prospect of which is very enticing. Especially if the movie has Wes Craven, one of the biggest names in horror, attached to it. Dracula and Wes Craven together, this could have been one of the greatest horror movies ever made. But it's not. It's actually one of the most detested. I should also note that Wes Craven did not direct this. He was actually the executive producer.
Executive?
It's a meaningless title, but it helps insecure people feel better about themselves.
I feel better about myself.
His name was added to the title as part of a cheap marketing ploy. But honestly, I don't think Mr. Craven's skillful directing skills could have resurrected this undead abomination of ghastly guano. Let's begin. So our movie begins with a Stephen Sommers-style flashback to the events of the original film. We even get a good gory glimpse at the ship that brought Dracula to England in the original movie. And wait, what the hell? That was it? That was the opening flashback? Nothing happened! Nothing was established or added to the story! Oh my god! This actually made Stephen Sommers look like a competent director! So we flash forward to the futuristic and overused movie subtitle, Year 2000, where we find that Dracula's former home, Carfax Abbey, has been turned into a high-end antique shop, ran by vampire hunter Abraham Van Helsing's grandson, Matthew Van Helsing, played by the great Christopher Plummer, as he chats it up with his assistant, played by Crash Override from Hackers. What? I already used this joke in my Dark Shadows review? Well, what other roles did Johnny Lee Miller play? Sherlock? No. Benedict Cumberbatch is Sherlock. The only way that they would let Miller play Sherlock would be in a watered-down American version, in which they would probably take the uber-complicated and detailed Sherlock Holmes mysteries and condense them down to 40-minute episodes. And you know what else they would probably do? They would probably take the lovable and easy-to-relate to Dr. Watson and change him into a really hot woman, you know, to bring in that horny, dumb, booger-eating demographic.
At this time, all of us at Camp Rock Productions and Fanboy Films would like to extend our apologies to Lucy Liu, who is a very talented actor, who just so happens to be attractive beyond description. Thank you.
What? Did I say something wrong? So Johnny plays Simon. Wait, Simon? You have Van Helsing working with Simon. I like where this is going.
It sounds like something your grandfather would have used to hunt the old
Simon, you know how I dislike this kind of talk.
Sorry.
How my poor grandfather could have inspired a character out of Bram Stoker's book.
What? Bram Stoker's novel exists in this reality? Oh, no. That's not enough to tear a hole in the fabric of the universe. As Simon takes off for the evening, a group of thieves show up to raid Van Helsing's private vault. The thieves include Omar Epps and that 70s show Danny Masterson. What is the deal with that coat? Yeah, yeah, Neil called. He wants his coat back.
Is this it? Question for you. Are we supposed to make profit off of this?
Wait a minute. You guys injured 2 guards, painstakingly broke into a high-security vault without knowing whether or not there was something valuable in it? Dumb. And thus it is revealed that what is in the vault is Dracula's body. But the thieves' entry sets off an alarm, and so it is further revealed that Matthew is not Van Helsing's grandson. He is Van Helsing. It's been over 100 years. How the hell did you stay alive? He filtered Dracula's blood through leeches and then injected himself with it. How exactly does that prevent vampirism? I hope you explain this later. Why are the thieves still in the vault? We already established that there was nothing valuable there.
The skulls are to scare us. The crosses, the coffin, all of it. It's a grand spanking mind fuck to scare off thieves. If you make a killing, why hide it in a safe?
When you can hide it in a coffin.
You know, I really hope that there are traps down there because these guys are so stupid they don't deserve to live.
Step where I step. And don't touch anything.
I step where you step. I touch nothing.
Okay, there's no treasure. 2 of your guys were just taken out by very brutal traps. Leave Dracula's coffin where it is and get out of...
Hey guys, a coffin. What are you looking at? Help me! Help yourself. Come on, let's go.
Gentlemen, we are not leaving without the prize.
Dumb. Those dudes are so dumb.
So Van knows that it's only a matter of time before Dracula gets free of his coffin. And he knows that when he does, Dracula is going to go after Van's daughter, Mary. I assume that Dracula's gonna go after her for revenge or something. That's another thing they really haven't explained yet. So Van mounts up and gets ready to go after the thieves, when Simon offers to help. Wait, you're turning down his help? Well, maybe this version of Van Helsing is like Peter Cushing's. He's so badass, he can take Dracula out by himself. Wait, no, never mind. He actually had the help of several guys when he defeated Dracula back in the 19th century. So the Brain Trust heads to America on a plane with the coffin in tow. All the while, Geo Neo over here tries to open it.
Not me without the prize.
Well, looks like Dracula's fog machine is working. Wait a minute. I just figured it out. I know why Danny Masterson is wearing that stupid coat. So Dracula can kill him, steal it, and wear it for the rest of the movie. Boom and boom. Man, I'm good. And thus we meet our Dracula for the movie, Gerard Butler.
Get out.
Yup, I'm not kidding. It really is Gerard Butler from 300 playing Dracula in this movie. So old shirtless Drac takes the female thief Selena as one of his brides. And he causes the plane to crash into... what the... I guess Rico must be near?
Rico.
For reasons that are yet to be explained, Mary Van Helsing physically witnesses Dracula's murders on the plane. I'm sure that the explanation for this later will be riveting. After experiencing such a disturbing daymare, Mary is comforted by her roommate. Vitamin C? You know, the pop star. She sang the graduation song. It's okay, nobody remembers her. No, this is nothing like my hacker's joke. Shut up! So Van finally arrives in America, only to see a report on the news of Dracula's plane crashing and how the town hall is being used as a makeshift morgue to momentarily store the bodies that were found on the plane. And oh my god, it's Tom Kane! Tom Kane is awesome! He played Professor Utonium in the Powerpuff Girls and Yoda in Clone Wars. What a great cameo! No cameo will be able to top this!
It was like he was taking over.
Holy shit! Captain Tight Pants is on deck! And no, the irony of Nathan Fillion playing a priest is not lost to me.
Captain, you mind if I say grace?
Only if you say it out loud.
Okay, this movie has cameos by Tom Kane and Nathan Fillion. Nothing, I repeat, nothing will be able to top this. Jerry Ryan. She can assimilate me anytime. And yeah, Shane West from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is over there. Whoop-de-doo.
Getting the crash? Getting the sunset? Getting the tits?
Go!
Turn me on at 11 to watch these stupid bugs kiss my...
Whoa, Drac Attack! So Dracula murders Shane West. Faster than Echelon Conspiracy murdered his career. And then he turns Jerry Ryan into his next bride. Van makes it to the town hall with his BFG in hand.
Big fucking gun.
And he is there to make sure that none of the thieves turn into vampires, when it is suddenly revealed that Simon followed him.
Stay behind me.
Who the hell was that? They meant to kill us. They all mean to kill us. Who? But if anything down here moves, shoot it. You understand? Shoot it in the heart or cut off its head. You understand? They are the undead.
The undead! Undead!
Hold on! You didn't tell Simon about Dracula? You didn't think to teach him how to fight vampires? What if something would have happened to you? The secrets of fighting vampires would have died with you. What is Simon supposed to do if a vampire attacks him now?
Hi.
Whoa, okay, I guess Buffy was right.
Come on, stake through the heart, a little sunlight. It's like falling off a log.
Sorry, sport. I'm an atheist.
God loves you anyway.
Okay, that was funny. It doesn't explain how he knew there was a blade in the crucifix, but it was funny. With the police headed their way, Simon and Van have to get the hell out of there, and they have no time to finish off Selena, who is taken into custody. Dracula promptly drops by to fetch her. Stop screaming like a pansy, hold on. Dr. Seward? Dr. Seward? This character's name is Dr. Seward. Like the character that allegedly existed over 100 years ago during the original events of the original story. But there's another Dr. Seward right now in the present whom Dracula is about to... No, it's just a coincidence! So Van finally recruits Simon to help him stop Dracula from getting to Mary. And he goes on to explain how he stayed alive by injecting himself with Dracula's blood. Ugh, how did that not turn you into a vampire? And he goes on to explain that he searched for years to find a way to kill Dracula but couldn't find one. He did discover that religious iconography enrages Dracula but doesn't kill him. Silver burns him, he doesn't like tanning salons, so on and whatnot.
He's real. I assure you.
He's the fucking Twilight.
What did you just say?
He's the fucking Twilight Zone.
Oh, Twilight Zone. Yeah, that's fine. So they agree to split up. Van will go to Mary's house, and Simon will go to the record store where Mary works. Wait a minute. Are those Vitamin C albums right behind Vitamin C? Oh, no, stop! Just outside, Dracula's stalking the building.
I'm a vampire. Or, if you will, a Batman.
It's not easy being Dracula.
Wow. Can I help you?
I'm here for Mary.
Mary? I don't know where she is. But if it's about music, I can help you. My name's Lucy.
Wait! Vitamin C's character's name is Lucy. Like the character from the original book? God damn it, universe! So after meeting a strange man at a record store, Lucy does the sensible thing and invites him home.
He seemed so nice and normal. A little pale.
A good Sunnydale rule of thumb: avoid white-skinned men in capes.
I'm not like this. I don't invite strange men over for coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
Boo!
But we're all so much more complicated than our names. Yes, Lucy.
I was named after the Peanuts character.
I don't know what to make of that line. Apparently, that's enough of an opening for Dracula to sex her up, Nosferatu style. Oh, they are not gonna get their deposit back. Meanwhile, back at the record store, Simon finds Mary and warns her about the imminent danger. Mary reacts like an actual woman should react to being approached by a strange man at a record store and tries to get away from him as quickly as possible.
Buy a brother a drink.
Sorry, mate.
Omar Epps is in the house, bitches!
Never, ever fuck with an antique dealer.
That's your action hero line? It...
I say it's sucker, 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 sucker.
Van makes it to Mary's house, and appropriately enough, Dracula gets a drop on him using the exact same technique that Van used on Dracula when he captured him back in the 19th century. Oh, this is it. Two of the greatest adversaries of all time are about to go up against each other. Professor Abraham Van Helsing and Count Dracula. This is gonna be awesome!
Depths of my vengeance.
Oh boy! WTF, mofo, they just Godzilla 2014'd us! Mary gets back to the apartment only to find the aftermath of the battle. God, I wish I could have seen that battle. Now, a lot of you may feel concerned for Mary. After all, she's only one defenseless woman. It's alright, guys. She is fully capable of defending herself. After all, she has a vampire bat! I'm sorry, I have no excuse for that. So Mary finds Van, dead, under the bed. Yup, Abraham Van Helsing, one of the greatest vampire hunters of all time, died, off screen, under a bed, with a pole through his neck.
I say it's sucker, 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 sucker.
So Mary steps out in the hallway and what the fuck, buddies? Did the vampires redecorate while she was in the room? The hallway looked nothing like that when she first walked in. Seriously, no explanation for this. Ugh. So after you double check that you didn't accidentally drop any acid, Mary is confronted by the brides of Dracula, Vitamin C being one of them now.
What do you have that we don't have?
Oh, I know.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yeah, I can still taste it on your daddy's blood.
the essence. What he took from Dracula, he passed on to you.
Wait, stop. Let me see if I get this straight. So, because Van Helsing spent all those years injecting himself with Dracula's blood to stay alive, he inadvertently passed Dracula's blood to Mary when she was born. So that's the reason why Dracula and Mary have that psychic connection. Because Mary isn't just Van Helsing's daughter, she is Dracula's daughter. Wait. She's Dracula's daughter? You know, I've heard a lot of stories about people walking out of the movie theater during this movie. I think I just found out one of the reasons why. After a stupid jump cut sequence where Dracula turns into a wolf, Simon shows up way late to save her. That was kinda cool. So Simon and Mary regroup at the church. Oh, are you gonna get Father Tight Pants to help you? I mean, come on, Nathan Fillion fighting vampires? Huh? And you are looking for a way to destroy Dracula. Castle always has clues. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. If Dracula and Mary have a psychic connection, wouldn't that mean that Dracula would know exactly where they're at and what they're doing? Oh, there he is. A Bible? A Bible is not gonna hurt him. Remember what Van Helsing said?
He hates God. He is repulsed by all things Christian. But these things do not kill him, no. They only fill him with a rage that makes him even stronger.
What? That's not what the movie established. But if religious iconography hurts Dracula, what if you threw Nathan Fillion at him? Then Dracula would be destroyed by the hammer.
These are not the hammer. The hammer is my penis.
Wow, that went in a completely different direction of what I intended. But what matters here is that they defeat Dracula, so do what you must. So Mary runs and hides in a cemetery. Dracula can hear your heartbeat. He can feel the blood coursing through your veins, and you're gonna hide in the one place where you are the only one who has a pulse.
Are you an idiot? Wait, let me rephrase that. You're an idiot!
With Mary gone, Simon does the most intelligent thing that he can think of, and he walks around aimlessly during Mardi Gras. Dracula, Mary, and the brides are long gone. You're not gonna find them walking around without a plan in a sea of humanity. Yup, Vitamin C just flashed her tangerine at the camera. That just happened. So the brides corner Simon and have him at their mercy. Wait a minute, I've seen this before. I know exactly what to do in this situation.
This is wrong, do you hear me? Wrong. This is... Wrong, man, my brains are...
Okay, so it's not a great strategy, but it's something.
It could have been worse. At least you weren't making time with the Dracula babes like Giles here.
That was not making time. I was just about to kill those loathsome creatures when Riley interrupted me.
Really? You were gonna nuzzle them to death?
So tell me, did you ever dream about making it with a TV star?
Yo!
There's a shortage of perfect breasts in this world. It would be a pity to damage yours.
So the two remaining brides take Simon back to Dracula. I don't know why. Simon is in no way valuable to Dracula. They just do this. Dracula turns Mary into a vampire, and it is at this moment that Dracula reveals his origin to Mary.
Judas Iscariot. The cross. The silver. All the things you came to despise.
This is it, folks. This is the moment in which most people walked out of the movie theater, as they decided to screw with religious history and claim that Judas Iscariot, the man who betrayed Jesus Christ, is Dracula. Now, let's ignore the religious insensitivity of this moment for just a minute and analyze this. Judas betrays Jesus. Jesus is tortured and killed horribly and slowly. And Judas's punishment is that he can no longer touch silver, which is moderately inconvenient at best, and he is also cursed with near invulnerability, immortality, eternal youth, and the ability to attract any woman that he pleases. Is it just me, or shouldn't God come up with a more severe punishment than that? I mean, what happened to God that day?
Hello.
So after that bombshell of a revelation, Dracula asks Mary to kill Simon. She's gonna fake him out and kill one of the brides instead, isn't she?
Oh, Simon. Bitch is faking it.
You know, it's not the predictability of this moment that bothers me. It's the fact that Dracula and Mary have a psychic link. Why didn't Dracula see this coming? Stop establishing rules that you're not gonna follow, you stupid movie! So Dracula and Mary fight. Sort of. For the most part, they just do a lot of silly wire work, while Simon takes on Selena. Wait. You have to say a cool action hero line like, heads up, or a little of the top, or, wait a minute. What was your last action hero line?
Never, ever fuck with an antique dealer.
Never mind, don't say anything. So mid-fight, Mary miraculously figures out how to kill Dracula. Holy shitballs, that is one badass woman.
Release you.
Wait! He just cured her vampirism by saying, I release you? So, hanging him kills him. Well, at least it's symbolic. Wait, no. Hanging him doesn't kill him. Sunlight does.
You think I don't watch your movies? You always come back.
So once again, let me get this straight. Van Helsing spent over 100 years searching for a way to kill Dracula, and he never thought to use sunlight. All this time, all he had to do was push Dracula's coffin outside during a sunny afternoon and pop open the lid. Let's just finish this stupid movie. So the day is saved, and now Mary and Simon dedicate their lives to guarding Dracula's ashes, as they hope against hope that there will be a sequel one day.
I am Mary Van Helsing. I am my father's daughter. And nothing can ever take that away.
Wait, so she's a vampire? I thought she was magically cured when Dracula released her or whatever the hell that was. Who gives a shit? This movie's a bodacious blood-sucking bitch, and the sad thing is, there was a lot of potential here. The cast was good, especially Christopher Plummer, who dishes out some of the best Dracula exposition I've ever heard. Yes, even Vitamin C was good. In fact, I wouldn't mind it at all if she made the switch to acting a permanent one. And while Gerard Butler is no Christopher Lee, he is still a decent Dracula, as long as you can overlook some of his flamboyant silliness. The effects are cool, the stunts are impressive, the music is great, but the story is just dumb and full of plot holes, and the execution is just really poor. But the joke's on us, cause even though this movie bombed in theaters, it was a huge hit in home video, as it has become one of those so bad it's good hokey Halloween movies that people play at parties just to make fun of it.
I don't drink coffee.
Now if you excuse me, it's time for a busting and a dusting. Busted. The Dark Prince is defeated. It's time to move on to a bigger challenge. I'm ready to go against a creature that has never been defeated. I will watch. I will riff. I will review. I will bust. I, Frankenstein.
Join the Legion, suckers!
Never, ever fuck with an antique dealer.